season, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now we see Dwayne Haskins, the Ohio State Buckeye, in his second year in the National Football League, ready to lead this Washington offense.
Yeah, for Dwayne Haskins, a little bit of an uneven season for the former first-round pick. 7 starts as a rookie. Team went 2-5 in those games, but I did see him get better. I thought his last couple of starts were his best ones of the year. He's a guy with big potential, big arm, but remember, was just a 1-year starter in college as well. Plenty of experience yet to be gained.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup at 6.
Come up now, second and 4 from the 31. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on third down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
A carry now for McKissick. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
J.D. McKissick.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
From midfield now, Haskins throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeVal.
Haskins
7 yards to pick up there.
Seth DeVal.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 22-yard line.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2
for the ball carrier.
Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy on the perimeter, he makes you go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Intended for J.D.
And 4th down
McKissick.
now coming up.
Results
I can see them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches that can explode.
Good. Makes this Washington 3, Eagles nothing.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
We get our first look now at Carson Wentz and his Philadelphia Eagle offense.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends, because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years, beset by injuries, but last year, started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
A gain of 3, second down.
32-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And an Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Running back
brings up
second and 7. A little bit of space in order to maneuver.
46-yard line.
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 38-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
It's a gain of 35.
At the 3-yard line.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown,
A 3-yard
Philadelphia.
touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Jake
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Washington 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
The tackle made by Derek Barnett.
First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll run with McKissick. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
56 for Mike, 56. Shot 56.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them
Number
with 3rd and
26,
4.
Miles Sanders,
A quick
the ball
burst there, and he
carrier.
nicely bit off.
Chase
A
Young,
pretty decent
the
game.
tackle. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Wentz
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 10.
First catch of the new
First down,
season for him, and he picks up the first. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Complete to
A nice
Zach
gain
Ertz.
of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Nice
And
job
an
there
Eagles
utilizing his
first
big
down.
target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and
Complete
5.
to Zach Ertz. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-3 the score
With the
on
score,
EA Sports.
7, Washington 3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz.
Wentz
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
A gain of 11
The
on the
gutsy
play.
call turns out to be a
First
good one,
down,
though.
Eagles.
First down on a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Miles Sanders, the ball
That's a strong
carrier.
pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive
Davis
goes
on the
on,
tackle.
we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5
10-yard
now.
line.
Wentz. This will be caught at about the 5. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll run with Sanders. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the
Miles
2-yard
Sanders, the
line.
ball carrier.
From the 2
Brought down
now,
at the
2nd
2-yard
and goal.
line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking from the gun, Wentz. And this one incomplete.
Wentz
Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's
Intended
3rd
for
down.
Miles Sanders.
A big play if you think about it right now in the season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
From the 2-yard line.
It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To Zach Ertz. Touchdown.
2 yards and a touchdown there. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Jake
Elliott now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a
His kick
14-3
is
ball
good.
game. So that drive
Makes the
spans
score
13
Eagles
plays.
14.
And it was capped off by an
Washington
Eagles
3.
touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Now after the
Philadelphia.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. taken about 7 yards deep. This will not be returned. It will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was taken down by
come up on
Rodney
2nd and
McLeod.
8 at the 27-yard
A gain of
line.
2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard
Haskins.
line.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with him.
Terry,
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball
43-yard
the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They will run it. It's McKissick. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at
And all
the
things considered,
47-yard line.
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the points that they just had against them.
The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's
Intended
incomplete.
for Terry McLaurin.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
yards to go.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
For Washington.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
44-yard line.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood what the running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, get him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Steven
The
Sims.
wide receiver screen is getting enough
2 yards
blockers in
on the
front and
pickup.
create a wall and
It's
let him
2nd
pick his
and
spot
8
to run the football.
at the
How about the
32-yard
defense
line.
there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 28-yard
McKissick,
line.
the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on the run
He's
there. Now
tackled
they're
at the
looking at a 3rd and
29-yard
about
line.
5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down.
Washington.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now Haskins on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd
for
down.
Steven Sims.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10
Brings
from
up
the
2nd
22.
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's McKissick. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
The ball carrier.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Open man here, Sims complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rodney McLeod. This long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
On down.
A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their 1st trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in.
Number
I'm going
26,
straight to
Miles
Rob.
Sanders,
All
the
right,
ball
guys, we didn't get
carrier.
it this time.
He was
Let's go to the
taken
2nd
down by
quarter. We'll be back.
Foster.
Let's get it later on. I want
A
to keep
gain
this
of a
team
yard.
up. I want them
Brings
to
up
feel
2nd
like they
and
let everyone
9.
down.
At the
Gotta be
22-yard
positive
line.
in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Wins his pass.
Give him 3 on the
Complete
screen.
to Miles Sanders.
It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Shotgun
3rd
now for
down.
Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And it's It's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The defense.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
We remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut at SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then two more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium, and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High.
The Eagles' 34-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second
First down
and 7.
completion, only netted a
23-yard line.
Second 7. This is intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he'll score. Touchdown.
Touchdown,
Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And it's 21-3.
The kick is
So the
good.
defense creating some
Makes
points,
the
not
score
only getting the
Eagles
interception,
21,
but then returning it to the end zone
3.
for the pick 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard
line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. To Steven Sims, 69 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass in the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now. At 11, it's 21-10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wentz. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Gain on the play. First down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Right around the 48-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on second and long. Wentz, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
For the Eagles.
Fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Going underneath here, the tight end DeValve. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We get things started with a good one in the NFC. Seattle traveling down south to take on Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in US Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. 2 touchdown passes for Kirk Cousins there. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, check on the Patriots. And that one all even in their matchup with the visiting Dolphins. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead, now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 32.
It's a loss of
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The DN Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt.
To me, the defense was a little gassed at the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
Washington
coverage there
takes
holds
over
them to just a
first and
2-yard
10
return following
at
a
their own
punt of
26-yard
44.
line.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there in 2nd down.
Steven Sims.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Haskins pass intended for Steven Sims. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. From left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
20.
It goes for 24 yards.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get filled for about 3.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, but it hurt to a short game.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Kendall Ford
facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Wentz's
You know, I watched film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that field.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good.
I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense heading out. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's something like there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this inside Philly's 20 before being taken down.
Washington.
A huge play there for Washington. 57 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and that'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard
again
line.
with McKissick. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
J.D. McKissick.
Just a couple on the
carrier.
pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
First and goal.
And they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
J.D. McKissick, the ball
Give him 4
carrier.
on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field,
and goal.
don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And Washington has made this a 1-score game.
Dustin
Almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far.
Philadelphia.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
And it drops down incomplete.
Intended for Alshon Jeffrey.
Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
47-yard line.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Deron Payne on
Well,
the
you
stop.
certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Miles Sanders,
Just
the
before
Eagle
the
ball
line to
carrier.
gain. 4-yard pickup, losing with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4th down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Sanders, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Someone's been having a
It's
good
a gain
game so
of 3.
far, and you know something? A lot of it's been
First down,
power
Eagles.
running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 40-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he almost had it defensively.
Intended
Could have
for
been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Wentz's pass.
Be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On his is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I don't think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 45 on second down, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McClure. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the
Just week 1,
39-yard
but
line.
already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first and 10. Now a dump off here complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
To J.D.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And it's incomplete.
For J.D.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We haven't seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Deron Payne coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And now will come the offense as they take over.
45-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The carry for Barber. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's 3rd
Washington on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have the first down on the edge as he's brought down at the 41.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's good. For
Give him 30 yards there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender.
At the
You know I'm
11-yard
going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in football.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
J.D. McKissick,
Pick
the
up
ball
the 4, and
carrier.
it'll bring up second down.
The tackle made by
Second
Derek
and 6 with the ball on the 7.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard
Handoff
line.
here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of
J.D.
yards as he gets it
McKissick,
down
the
to the
ball
5.
carrier. Tackle
The
made
Eagles
at the
call on the
5-yard
extra
line.
defensive back here
A
as they
gain of 2
prepare for
on
a
the
stop
play.
on third
Brings
down.
up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 5-yard touchdown catch. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by Washington touchdown. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10
for a momentum
at their own 43-yard
Fourth
line.
quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things
2
about this
yards on the
play,
pickup.
it can be
It's
even
2nd
more
and
effective
8.
when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a
J.D.
gain of about
McKissick, the
5.
ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense.
gain of
We know
5.
not every run's going to be a big hit, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From midfield now, Haskins got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's good for a
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the
Some good games
44-yard
going on in
line.
the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to
Intended
that
for
one. It's
Steven
2nd down.
That
Incomplete.
was all about the defender making life
It's
difficult
2nd
for the
down and
receiver.
10.
Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Max 42! Max 42!
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. That will slant to McLaurin.
Haskins
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a gain of 8.
That'll leave them with a
Brings up
3rd and 2
3rd and
coming
2.
up. They got 8 yards there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
50 seconds to run. 50 up. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
For a Washington.
Unfortunately, I've been here before. They got 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. And the clock continues to roll. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
J.D. McKissick,
a gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on
at the
first.
15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
He was taken down by Rodney.
The Eagles going to
McLeod.
take the first of their timeouts
Dustin
as they'll head to the
Hopkins for the
sideline and
Washington
talk
field
over
goal.
what to do
A
next.
34-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Eagles
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal. A decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see practice makes perfect. The Purple tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there. Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged?
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to
After the
2nd and
incomplete
10.
pass here now is 2nd and 10. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back to throw. Wentz. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And an Eagle.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good.
Washington 27, Eagles 24.
forcing him to try from long distance, and he comes up empty.
And you know what happens oftentimes when you're trying to kick a little bit beyond your range, you overkick it, right? Don't get all of it. In this situation, they cannot point fingers at him. They've got to go back and examine their play calls, how they tried to traverse the ball down the field, and why they didn't get bigger chunks of yardage in order to set up a field goal that was much more manageable.
Yeah, because 5 to 10 yards there could have made a world of difference. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.